No one can say when the next crisis involving the U.S. military will occur or where. But thanks to personnel at the Army Strategic Logistics Activity Charleston, or ASLAC, supplies and equipment now aboard the U.S. naval ship Red Cloud are ready for action. Army Prepositioned Stocks 3, or APS 3, is a program that places combat-ready equipment aboard naval ships that spend up to 36 months at sea. The equipment loaded aboard this 950-foot-long floating warehouse comprises a port opening package. This enables the landing of combat equipment for infantry brigade combat teams and materiel to sustain forces ashore.
That's extremely important in this climate that we're currently going through now. Those hostilities could mount anywhere in the world, and the Army as well as the other services have got to be able to react extremely quick, and the way to do it is to have equipment on ships that are able to deploy at a moment's notice.
The Red Cloud contains 6 interior decks along with the weather deck. Its cargo capacity is 350,000 square feet, or 6 football fields, which can carry about 1,200 pieces of cargo. It is classified as a large, medium-speed, roll-on, roll-off ship, or LMSR, managed by the Military Sealift Command. Interestingly, it's the first time in 10 years that the Red Cloud has anchored in Charleston. The fully loaded ship departed port on January 29th, sailing down the Cooper River into the Atlantic Ocean. In about 30 days, it will arrive at its area of responsibility. Extensive preparation, coordination, and maintenance are conducted prior to an LMSR's arrival. Once anchored at Wharf Alpha at Joint Base Charleston, ASLAC has 109 days to get the ship back out to sea loaded with equipment in TM 1020 standard. This means it's fully mission capable and ready to hand off to a unit when needed. While meeting the deadline is very important, so is safety.
When we're going up and down these decks, remember it's slippery. Be a little more cautious as you're driving this equipment around.
There's a lot of moving parts, and it concerns me that we have good safety not only moving them down there, but once we start moving around the port and getting them on the ship. It's a very condensed area of the ship, and it's a lot of equipment that needs to go on there, so safety is paramount.
ASLAC facilities are located about 9 miles from the wharf. The equipment is brought to the decks via convoys and parked in a staging area next to the ship. The primary mission of ASLAC is to repair, maintain, and configure Army equipment into unit sets. It then places the sets aboard ships strategically placed around the globe. ASLAC's higher headquarters is the 406 Army Field Support Brigade at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. That unit falls under the Army Sustainment Command at Rock Island Arsenal, Illinois. I'm John Connor for the Army Sustainment Command Public Affairs Office at Rock Island Arsenal, reporting from Joint Base Charleston, South Carolina.